Welcome to Kitchen Chat, Chef.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, Chef Jamie, for having me, here in this Viking, kitchen. This is beautiful. You did a great job. Today I wanted to present and do for you roasted cauliflower with some sumac spices.
Yes.
Sumac is a wonderful, berry from the Middle East, and it usually comes, grounded, a little, tangy and lemony, flavor. That's going to be great on the cauliflower. So that's a recipe for two. Let me cut this cauliflower in wedges. The fish, the halibut, is going to sit on the wedge a little later. A little bit of barbecue sauce.
Ah.
Okay, just not a lot. A little bit of molasses. Really give a little smoky, flavor. So I want the flavor to wrap, this cauliflower, curry. You can put a little cumin, you can put a bunch of things, whatever you love, but sumac really gives a nice kind of burn, kind of lemony flavor, and always a little, honey. Really, the Middle East, cooking use a lot of honey and.
I already am so interested in this dish.
Look at that.
These are all my flavors, by the way.
Perfect. I want to put, that's on this side here. I'm going to put a touch of salt. We can always season more. And no, that's it. That's it. We're going to bake that in the oven for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
At 375. And the flavor are going to come out. Still, cauliflower is on season. So is halibut.
So, Chef, I have this Viking range on convection roast. Is that okay?
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Chili, pepper. That's going to be little spiciness to the halibut. Little olive oil. I love olive oil. I should be cooking with duck fat. We can talk later about my trip, to the southwest of France.
I saw that trip. That trip looks amazing. And you know what, Chef?
Yes.
It's happening around my birthday, so just letting you know.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
I think we should celebrate there.
You'll be in heaven because we're going to be stuff ourselves with goose. Here we go. This is the sheet pepper. Here is my little halibut. I'm just going to make one plate. Just very simple, salt and pepper. I'm going to get my fish here. And actually that's a pretty quick recipe. You can start the cauliflower, kind of start pepper and cook the fish at the last minute, and then you can assemble your dish very quickly, because the beurre Meuniere is a combination of butter.
Okay.
That you can cook. I cook it with chili, pepper, later, with a little lemon zest, lemon juice, capers, garlic. Let me dice a dash of that. Let me put that on the side here.
So, Chef, what do you think of the flame on the Viking range?
It's beautiful. It's nice and blue.
It feels like a professional kitchen.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we do here. We create professional kitchen appliances for the home.
Wonderful. And you have been here for some time. Viking has been in the US for
many years.
So here's my parsley for the beurre Meuniere.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Little of this garlic. Always garlic. Just pound it with your the back of your hand. I love garlic.
What chef? If you're a chef and you don't love garlic, you shouldn't be a chef.
It's good for your health. Number one. So let's do the. Are we ready for the fish?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Yes.
I did season it lightly. Halibut has a very flesh, very not heavy, very light. So you don't want to cook the halibut too long. Kind of keep it. I will not say medium rare, but kind of medium, so it stays moist.
Okay.
And that's a great eating.
I love the fragrance.
Here we go, my pepper. I'm just going to put them maybe here on the side. I'm going to reheat them a little later when we finish the recipe. I know we're going to be posting the recipe later. I do have it. Again, recipe for two, but I make it for one. When to have the fish. There's no skin, but you always maybe want to start where the skin was. That's a little drier side that will coat very nicely.
So skin side down.
skin side down, you know, or where used to be the skin, or any fish you have, you always start, you know, with the skin. If you are not, you know, used to cooking too much at home, you can put a touch of flour, a touch of cornmeal if you want to make sure your fish, you know, doesn't stick. Hopefully, you know, better to use a non-stick, you know, pan if you can. Let me put it on the side. And here we go. So I'm going little. I'm sure the cauliflower is not going to be, you know, ready at the same time.
I love that sizzle.
All right. So again, my Meuniere butter is right here. All the ingredients are right here. Okay. Chanterelles. This is not truffles, but this is a great smelling. Look at that. They're great, huh?
Beautiful.
That's from that's a local from Indiana, you know.
Oh.
Okay. So here we go. I'm going to just, you know, divide it a little bit because again that's for 4 people. This is about, you know, 2 ounces. Chanterelles are not, you know, very expensive. It's about $15, you know, a pound, and in a pound you have a lot. You know, they are a little light. All right. You see, I'm going to reduce the flame. You don't want to dry it too much. Okay, always, you know, use your finger to turn your fish. Go slowly. Okay, let me check on the cauliflower. See, look at that. They're kind of taking, you know, a nice, you know, glazy. Okay, that's the flavor that you want. Just, you know, you turn it a touch if you want. Okay, but all the juice are wonderful. Okay. So since I got the oven on, I could put my fish in the oven a little bit. I'm going to do that. Okay, and in the meantime, I'm going to do the beurre, you know, beurre Meuniere butter. I'm going to let it melt. Again, that's you know, the sauce for 2 people. That's a warm, you know, hot, you know, butter. Butter, I don't like to cook it too much, you know, too down because it kind of become a little nutty, but then it has a burnt taste that is not that great. So just melt it, and I'm going to add all our, you know, ingredients. The lemon juice, lemon zest and juice. You know how to do zest. You know, just take the lemon and just remove the peel and then make the zest. You know, the segment. You know, all around. And that's a segment. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt, okay, little onion, very little, about, you know, 2 tablespoons. You can, if you want, use shallots, you know, or even, you know, green onion. Yeah, try not to. The idea is not, you want to make it, you know, tiny. All right, about, you know, 2 tablespoons here. Diced. Want to put the garlic. Okay. The parsley will be at the end. You can see the butter gets a little, you know, brown, you know, color on the edge. And that's what you want. Little capers. And again, I'm going to put, you know, like every time you put, you know, fresh, you know, herbs, you want to put that at the last minute.
Okay.
So they stay fresh. You get the flavor. If not, they get cooked off, and you may as well put some dry herbs. But here, you want to keep all the juice. Little spoon. I still have one here. No. Okay. All right, and here my sauce is ready. I'm going to put just the parsley here on the side. I mean, in the middle. But I'm not going to mix, you know, all everything, you know, yet. Okay. Now. I'm going to put, you know what, I'm going to put my chili here, I'm going to warm the chilies, those, you know, pepper. And here I'm going to do my, you know, flambe a little bit my chanterelles. Same thing, I love, you know, olive oil. At Marquesa, you know, I've been almost celebrating, you know, 1 year.
Yes.
So we do, you know, like, you know, cuisine, obviously, because there's so much, you know, au courant. Yet, you know, we do foie gras, we do bouillabaisse, we do beef bourguignon, a lot of things. Yeah,
so delicious.
You got to come, you got to taste.
So, chef, if you wanted to use a different type of mushroom, you're okay with that?
Oh, absolutely. You can use, shiitake, whatever your local market, carries. So you see, it's kind of, soft on the flesh, on the outside. I'm going to turn it on this side. But really, it's kind of maybe you might think it's a little, medium rare, but with the heat, it's going to finish and finish cooking and yet being moist. Oh yeah, this Viking is wonderful.
Yeah, it's,
Yes, maybe I take one.
or two.
Yes.
The thing about the ranges, chef, is that the company, as you know, Viking, was around for a long time. But now there's a bigger corporation called Middleby that actually makes commercial. You probably have their equipment in your restaurant. They own Blodgett, Jade, Chitco, all those companies like that. But now they've taken these ranges to a whole nother level. So a guy like yourself who's used to cooking on professional equipment can actually have it in their home. Isn't that wonderful?
This is great. And I'm sure that's affordable.
It's very affordable. There's many different levels. It actually is affordable today.
Yes.
You're making me hungry.
Chanterelles, a little salt. I always tell to my cooks, always necessary to and useful to season lightly.
Yes.
Salt, pepper. I just tell them a little bit. We don't want to do it. Right. But Marquesa is this is not an hospital. This is a restaurant, and so you have to season your food, and because a little salt is actually good for you.
Yes.
Right? To start plating, because I know my the cauliflower are ready. Remember, I'm doing for 2 people.
Yes.
So I'm going to have the cauliflower on this side. I love this little juice. We can use as a sauce a bit. Okay. Here we go. The chili pepper are cooked. They got a little sweetness. They're not hot. There we go. I'm going to put the fish right there. Okay. They have a little bitterness. They're very woody. So I'm going to put a splash of red wine, a little bit flambé.
Beautiful.
Wow.
And so you kind of turn them a little bit like that. Like any mushroom, they absorb, the fat, the oil. And then you don't want to cook them too much, so you want to give them kind of woody flavor, a little crunchiness to it. Again, that's for 2 people, so I'm going to put half of that on my plate. To go a little, beyond that, play around, you can put a little cheese, a little, parmesan, some, breadcrumbs, and toast them, gratiné in an oven or just like that in a pan. Just for an additional step, beyond. Always when we cook, we just want to push the envelope and do different things. So it not only makes the plate, interesting and looking, great, but also the flavor marry very nicely with the cauliflower.
It's just a beautiful looking mushroom too once it's cooked.
Yes.
All the shapes, they don't wilt like other mushrooms. They hold their form, which is so nice for the presentation.
Oh, and the colors.
So voila, there we go. And so always you want to, that's for the second plate, okay? You always want to build your plate. Always kind of, I tell my chefs, always in the kitchen, you want to build a plate like the Eiffel Tower.
Perfect.
Wide in the bottom and going up to the sky.
Yes.
So here we go, the sauce is right here. And that's a beurre Meuniere. He looks like very light, isn't he?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Okay, again, the sauce was for 2 people. All right.
Look at that.
Yeah, I think that's a great, little, fish, entree that we actually serve at Marquesa every evening, Tuesday through Saturday. And I think when to say, here we go, bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Yes, bon
You want
appetit.
to have one? Yeah, good. Chef, thank you so much. Here we go.
I want to give you knuckles.
Yes.
Knuckles, Margaret. And just like at Marquesa, which is known for its beautiful artwork, having you there to create culinary art, it seems like the perfect pairing.
Thank you. Marquesa is a multi-level, actually, space. You know, we have a champagne cave, you know, downstairs. We have the main dining room, and we have an apartment, so we can have about, you know, a party for about 200 people if you combine all the floor. That's unbelievable. And the table setting, you know, the presentation, you know, the service, and the wine are just top notch. You know, so. Santé.
Cheers.
I'm
Yes,
going to drink
santé.
some. Yeah,
Yes,
go for it.
please do. And so foodie friends are going to have a link to Marquesa along with the recipe that Chef Didier is so graciously sharing with us.
Thank you, Chef, for coming into our Viking La Cornue showroom and blessing my range with more culinary energy. It's been a pleasure to have you. Your work speaks for itself.
Yes.
You are a master chef in our kitchen today, and we really appreciate you being here.
Yes.
Good
bravo.
food makes people happy. Doesn't
Love that.
Yes.
That is your saying.
That is my trademark.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good food makes people happy.
And Margaret, what's your trademark?
To always take a moment and savor the day.
Thank you.